Making Miss Netra look like Miss Netra. That girl bad, boy. The judge is cute. So on about last week. Yeah, Poozie, they want it bad. They want it bad, Poozie. But the OG Poozie, them OGs is standing strong, Poozie. And my Poozie voice, I'm a star. Poozie, you turned me up with that yesterday. Because that no matter what anybody say about Poozie Woozie and Poozie World, Poozie a star. And ain't nobody gonna take that from her. One thing I like about Poozie, no matter what obstacles, no matter what transparency, no matter what she has showed TikTok on this app, she has not stopped. Period. And she might not get there like somebody else will, but one thing about Poozie, she ain't stopped. And she has taken some licks on this app. But I do get my hats off to her because she don't stop. She don't. And y'all might not think she an OG or she ain't a star in your eyes, but she is in hers. So one thing about life, you got to be your own star cover girl. Because when the next man don't notice you, you better notice yourself. Because they'll strip you down to nothing on this internet. And ain't nobody stripping me down to nothing but a robe. I done been stripped down. Yet I stand. Do you hear me? Now, as we continue on to be entertainers and we continue on to do the things that make us who we are, we gonna hit and quit it. I'm gonna make you laugh, and then I'm done with you. Like I said yesterday, where are we going with it? Because I'm gonna get a giggle out of it, and then I'm done with you. But you gotta go 6 to 8 hours where I can do it in 6 minutes and get the same effect, and you ain't got nothing. You better learn and watch. It don't take all day to do nothing. That's what my mama taught me and my sisters. After a while, people stop listening to the preacher. Oop. Everybody get hungry for something else. So until you get hungry for your own cravings, you'll forever starve watching mine. Oh, that's a message. Until you get hungry for your own cravings, you're going to starve watching mine. Do you hear me? I need that on a shirt. ASAP. You better get hungry for yourself. And that's to everybody. Get hungry for your own self. Feed yourself what you got. Stop giving yourself so much of me. You starving. Because see, my appetite and your appetite not the same. You'll regurgitate when it's not for you to swallow. In other words, have you ever been swallowed? Don't get caught up being swallowed and start swallowing. That's it for today of that bullshit ass nigga. Let's get into this Juke joint case. Clap your hands if you enjoying yourself. Because Judge Trendsetta has spoke. Court is now in session. Let's get the Juke joint open. Where is my jurors? This is good to me. No. Somebody send a request. Where is boss man? This is good to me. Is it good to y'all? Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got some cases today, y'all. This is good to me.
Hello.
Good morning, jurors.
Good afternoon, Miss Judge Trendsetter.
Oh, forgive me.
Hello,
yes, Miss Ruby,
Judge.
come on up if you want to be a juror.
Judge,
I gotta hear your voices.
I just want to come up here, Judge, and say hi. Have a good Friday. Today is my birthday, but I'll be down in the comments.
Well, hold on. Let's get you some birthday love. Happy birthday,
happy
to
birthday,
Cree.
Cree.
Happy birthday.
If y'all do not
Thank you.
mind, let's send
Happy
Cree some
birthday.
birthday love. Hold on, Cree. We getting better at it. Vonda's taught us something.
I had fun this weekend though, because we went to the Mardi Gras for Fat Tuesday. So
Well, happy birthday. Vonda, look, Vonda taught me something. Ever since Vonda, we got a birthday calendar. Come up in the box.
I done paved the way.
Yeah, Vonda made it. It's Vonda's birthday calendar. Vonda, you really need to be over that.
Oh,
thank you,
Yeah.
everybody. For
You really should. You should be a person to come and let us know whoever wants their birthday recognized. And even if everybody can't come in the box, we could do a shout out. So you could come up and you could say today is blah, 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 birthday. And everybody just drop happy birthdays in the chat. So I think you should do that. I think it's nice.
okay.
Yeah. So happy birthday to Cree.
Thank
Vonda
you.
will now be over our birthday calendar. So if you have a birthday tomorrow, or even today, later she can come back, and you want Vonda to know that it is your birthday, and we're gonna do shout outs, then we need you all to inbox Vonda, and she will be responsible for our FOE birthday calendar. So yeah, Vonda,
Thank you, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Cree.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday, Cree.
Happy birthday, Cree. I guess what I'm gonna have tonight. I got me a little bottle because I said I
Thank
had
y'all for the
had
gift.
done. I'm gonna get me a bottle of Martell. I got me a little bottle of Martell. I said I'm gonna go ahead. That's gonna be my own. Ain't nobody else getting none.
Girl, you sound like me. Look, get you some Coke with it if it's your first time.
Oh yeah.
Opposition. Inbox me with that.
Clank. So let's do a jury check, and we have a very important case that we are bringing in. I don't know if Sweet Thing is going to be here today, but this is the case of the missing gift. The missing gift, and also Miss Marie. Now, I do have some evidence, but this is one of those cases where it just went a little ragged. Now, very own, and this is for pure D entertainment purposes, and we have not figured out if there will be any charges pressed. But we're going to give it up to the common cousin jurors to see if we will be pressing and bringing in charges against Sweet Thing. So let's get into it. First, the jury check. I know Vonda, I know Chrissy, I know Cree, I know Boss, Miss Renee. I know you from the comment section, but let me make sure nobody got your page. Are you here? Miss Renee? Okay. So that's probably not the Miss Renee from the comment section that we know. Oh, she said yes. Okay, well, you got to speak and say it, Miss Renee. You got to let us hear your voice. Let us hear you. Come on back, sir. Because there's some folk out here be in the comment sections and recording me all day long, and we never see them. So, yeah, it's fake pages down there. These folks are really childish. Miss Renee, let us hear from you.
Yeah, this is me. You sure it's this one though, or is it another one?
No, it's you. It's you. I just got to make sure. One of them I call Miss Raina, but I know you have the two E's. Jay Culture, I know. Big Girl, I know. Fatima. Let us hear from you, Fatima. Okay, Good Yellow, if you in the room, or Bright Eye, the Empress, y'all know. Okay. She dropped down. It said the guests left. So you know it's a human when they... Okay, so we have one jury seat available, and Phenomenal Tie is at the door. So let's get into this case. On or around about March the 1st, we had an incident to happen in Houston, Texas, during the FOE meet and greet, where one of our very own, the people say clock it, put her on the docket. So as you can see, when we went in and out, we were having a blast. We were having a blast. And throughout the day, T-Boz, or the day before, maybe 2 days before, they brought it to my attention that we were on our 1-year anniversary of our first meet and greet. So when I planned the trip, I was not thinking of that at all. But it made it be more of a special occasion. Follow the case. So it turned up the meet and greet to these gifts get the gifting, right? Especially if it's a lot of people around. Somebody will have a gift normally. So, oh God, the day goes on. Drinks are drinking, meal is mealing, fellowship is fellowshipping. Kevin Brown pops it off. Netra, happy 1-year anniversary. I got excited. So we're all in the backyard and Quay comes. Oh, Quay. And her assistant. And we're getting ready to be out in the backyard where we're just getting ready to take a big group family picture of everybody that attended before it got dark. Here are the key pointers. Before it got dark, we needed the lights. We needed it. Well, by now, Quay is in Miss Netra's face. And she's stating, no, we can't do it back here. You have to come to the front yard. And now people are whispering and asking, what is going on, favorite nephew? Why the front yard? Oh, the lioness is there and strangers one to another. And I'm sure the trust was down, but at a high level, good time. So Kevin, if you know Kevin, he's the kicker of the family. Now we have Big Girl, and she has joined her brother. 2 peas in a pod. I didn't know we had twins, but we have FOE twins, guys. So between Big Girl and Kevin, they're kicking the bricks. Oh, shit, Kevin said. Why we got to go up front? And then Big Girl, FOE now, she made 4 days, guys. She's hanging in there tough. She's giving them hell already. She came in swinging hard. She's waking me up now at 6 o'clock in the morning about TikTok. And she says she's been in boxing since 5 this morning. So she's getting comfortable. She has not missed one swing. Do you hear me? And if you swing back, you're bottom the attack of Bunny and Clyde. But nevertheless, she's on it. So she's swinging with Kevin in Houston about why we got to rush to the front yard. Girl, we get up front. Curtis in the room. And I look at Quay before we get up front. I said, Quay, what are y'all doing? What's happening? Why we can't take a picture out here and we got to go up front? I said, what are you doing, Quay? She said, Auntie. So shit, you know by now, you know us. Oh, girl. Now your heart beating fast and your stomach spinning and your mind playing tricks on you. I said, oh, Saint, I said, let me go get the mister. Because the mirrors got something going on. They said it was a surprise to get to the front, Shell, and we all was running each other over. Can you imagine 30 people trying to get to the front from the back? So I hit Curtis in the room. He's on the phone. Honey, you got to come. They got a surprise for me. Excuse me, Netra. I'm just Trendsetta. Oh, God. Say in character. You're traumatized, bitch. You're traumatized. Oh, so they had a gift for Netra, huh? So Curtis said, what? I said, get up. They got something for me. Her, and you can't miss it. You got to come now. So me and my sister, you know, oh, girl, We side by side now, running out the door because they got something for Netra, huh? And big girl don't miss nothing when it comes to her sisters. Oh, girl. So when we get outside, Carmel, as I approach our doors, oh, girl, I'm on my phone. And I see this Jeep coming around the corner. Oh, girl. I mean, she saw the Jeep coming around the corner. She said, sister, get my phone, sister. Record, because they done got me something. Oh, girl. Now, these weren't just Trendsetta words, but these were Netra's. Sister, here, girl, get the phone, girl. They done got me something. As the Jeep turned the corner. Oh, girl, people start taking phones out everywhere. You could hear the whispers in the background saying, they got a Jeep. Oh, oh, girl, they got a Jeep. They got her car. Oh, girl, Netra walking to the car now. Her stomach and heart is palpitating. Because, see, Sweet Thing worked in the car industry. Oh, girl. I think somebody said she's an executive or something where she possibly could give away a car. So, girl, Netra slowly walking around that Jeep. It was white, sunroof. It was beautiful. Now she like, oh, girl, her body started leaving her. She had never been gifted a car before. She was walking over. Do you hear me? They said, get in the front seat, Netra. She said, why I gotta get in the front seat? Just get in the front seat. Oh, girl, she knew then it was hers. You gonna test drive it first with me in here and show me all the gadgets. Oh, girl, I started sweating in. I said, oh, get in the front. Oh, by now, Quay and PJ, of course, he was number one in the Jeep. Girl, you ain't taking my mama nowhere. Oh, because see, Netra didn't know her son had already been to the store earlier in the Jeep, so he knew the Jeep wasn't Netra. So in his mind, where you taking my mom? So PJ gets in the Jeep first. And then next thing you know, it's Quay, and then it's the assistant, and there's no more room. God, there's no more room. So Sweet Thing is just a smile, and Netra is too. And Netra is looking at the gadgets, and all of a sudden she see Quay on the big screen in the Jeep, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening here? Oh, girl, but at the same time, there's a fourth person trying to get in the, oh, girl, I'm reminded of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Oh, there was a fourth man trying to get in the fiery furnace. You hear me? Thank God for Jesus, because, girl, Sweet Thing looking at Netra, and Netra looking at Sweet Thing in the car, front of the car, stereo, and all of a sudden you hear, give me 2.2, because this is good to me. Now, mind you, the yard is full, and we've already had a warning that we can't be loud in the neighborhood because the neighbors will tell on you. Do you hear me? So Netra looking at Sweet Thing. And Sweet Thing is looking at Netra. And Miss Marie is trying to be the fourth one in the back seat, and they didn't get to turn up like y'all thinking, because a tragedy almost happened. Oh, girl. Let me see if we can show what happened. Oh, God, where is J video when you need it? Shout out to FOEJ for getting the footage to me in time. Where is the footage, Lord? Jay, send it to the 480 number. I got it in the 516. I thought I sent it over here. We got some footage for you guys. Oh, girl. Please, where is it? Girl. Oh, God. We got so much in here. 480 number. This is good to me. Yes, this is the jury. Are you just getting in the juke joint? Bright-eyed Ringo. Waiting on the facts. Where have you been, clank, clank? Where have you been? Oh, yes, Travelers RN was in the Jeep. It was PJ, Travelers RN. Was the assistant in there, Hank Quay?
Quay was in there, and Travelers RN was in
And
there,
PJ.
and P.
Yeah, the assistant was recording. He was recording. He was standing back. So, Jay, you sent it to the 480.
Quay, I think you are a character witness.
Okay. So y'all gotta tap the screen and send gifts.
Judge, aren't you using Quay as a character witness in this case? She said she thought she was a character witness.
She is, and Travelers. It ain't showing on this phone. Who can play the video? It won't come up on this phone. It's on this one here.
It's not in
Hold
your
on,
video from where I was recording your phone.
but you can't see, like he showed what happens all the
Yeah.
way down to her trying to get in the Jeep. Like you can see it. He shows it. He shows it. Why don't Jay just come up and show it? Duh.
Lisa,
Make sure you need me to drop.
Hold on, my sister said I can drop her. I'll bring her right back.
Okay.
So, one device. Damn. Send it to Bright Eye trying to come up. Let's see if she have it. Oh, wait, it gets good just now. We ain't even.
Hold on, I think I got it, Netra. Hold on, let me see.
do you need me to drop Miss Netra?
Not yet.
Well, if you do, just drop me on my face.
It won't come up. It won't come up.
Hold on. Thank y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm so mad I'm late.
Girl.
I'm coming up I'm going to be a witness. I'm mad as hell. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, this is so funny, y'all. I'm having fun with this one. Miss Marie says she have it. We gonna break Miss Marie up. Hey, Dangerous. This is good to me. This is good to me. It won't come up on my phone. Look.
I got it.
You got it?
Now? You want to see it now?
Yes, we want to watch it. Let's put
Okay.
you in the big box. So here is what happens while this music is playing and me and Sweet Thing. There goes Sweet Thing. Me and Sweet Thing are staring at each other. Exhibit A. Let her go. Tap,
Okay.
tap, 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 tap. Pay
Okay.
attention to the video. They said, look at her Jeep.
When did we buy her?
Listen.
Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me turn it up.
Wipe your camera.
Oh, girl, y'all better hurry up. Y'all see the people in the white truck.
Look at Miss Marie rushing. Go back, girl.
And that Miss Marie sprinted over there. Rewind it, brother.
Girl. Go back if you can to how, because Miss Marie might be one to bring charges. Look at Miss Marie in the back. She's in the back. Now we're getting in the Jeep. Watch Miss Marie stance. Watch Miss Marie. She gets in a hurry. She passes everyone. She voluntarily goes to the back of that Jeep. Travelers is in, Quay is in, PJ is in. There is no room. Instead, now, back to the case. So this moment is happening, guys. This moment is taking place. And everyone is screaming. And again, me and Sweet Thing are still staring at each other because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. What's happening? Miss Marie is being drugged down through there almost. One leg up, one leg down. Holding on. She wants to bring charges today against Sweet Thing. Oh, but Netra, if she could let it go, should Miss Marie. Travelers, I'm going to bring the jurors up to hear from them, and then I'm going to bring Travelers up. The witnesses will start. But let me show you guys, after we hear from the jurors up to this point, we have to get into what they wanted. Let me hear from the jurors before getting to the next phase of this dilemma. Vonda, looking at the video you just saw and knowing that Miss Marie is wanting to press charges against Sweet Thing, and we are wanting to know, should charges be brought against Sweet Thing before hearing the whole case out? Let me hear from you.
No, I don't think so. Nor was Miss Marie invited to get in. So Miss Marie was trying to fit herself in, and it didn't work out.
We'll answer the question about if the car was my present in a minute. Hold on, guys. You're jumping ahead of the case. All in this jujo. Oh, God.
So Miss Marie made herself unsafe at that point.
Oh,
I
God.
told her to let go.
Oh, God.
That's
Miss Ray, are you here as a juror? What happened to Chrissy? Did she give up her seat? Or are you a witness?
I'm just a witness, Judge. How everybody doing today? I told her to let go too, Auntie. I said, let go of that dough, Maria.
She
And she
was
said,
Was this before her leg was up in the car? Or was this?
No, when she
the leg wasn't even in the car. When the car took off, the leg went up. She refused to let that door go. She wanted to be a part of that motherfucking scene. I ain't mad at her.
And it looked like in the picture, in the video, it looked like when it stopped, she was still holding on to the door.
She was, baby.
She
never
did.
let go.
It was like, hey, scoot over, lap up, do what y'all gotta do. Get the fuck out my way. Let me get
I was saying, I'm the one with the red hair. I was saying, let go. Baby, she was trying to get in there because she thought Miss Netra was getting a Jeep.
Lord God.
Mhm.
Order in the court. You cannot assume of what she thought. She will come up and speak for herself. Boss, let me hear from you. I need the jurors to stay on point. Big Quay, thank you. I'll bring you back in a minute. We got to get Chrissy back in her seat. We'll see you in a second. Oh, God, this is a good case here in the Juke. Boss, what do you get from this? Miss Marie will have you up in just a second. Y'all make sure the witness, we got to get her some protection. We're not going to let y'all just do her in now. She did jump on that Jeep ride, allegedly. Come on, Chrissy. Sit there, invite. Boss, let us hear from you.
Yeah, no charges, Judge. No charges for her. She was trying to be a part of the right crowd with the right people. You feel me? She saw the opportunity, so she like, hey, I'm finna take that. You feel me? So she was trying to risk it all. I ain't mad.
Oh, Miss Renee, first time to the jury scene. What do you have to say not being in the bottom anymore? Come on to the top. What you got to say, Miss Renee? Come off Merc. Come off Merc.
I would have to agree. It looked like she missed the mark, man. It looked like the door was closed and she was trying to get in, and the car started moving. There was a whole lot going on, but she definitely missed the mark.
Jay Culture. Come off Merc. You on Merc. You on Merc.
Based on the evidence so far, I did not hear anyone tell her to get in. So no one asked her to get in, and there was no room available, so that this was something she did on her own accord.
Okay. Big girl, we heard from you. You said you told her to let the door go, but could you be a juror right now and not a witness on the scene? What could you add to this case, sir?
Evidence. I see from the video that there was no room and no one welcomed her to get into the vehicle.
Miss Marie, we'll hear from you after the jury. Phenomenal. We will hear from you. Are you feeling protected? Just yes or no right now. Blink twice. Okay, we got you. Let's get her some diamond protection right quick.
Chasing it, the car was moving and she was kind of lagging behind.
Pre, you know we do this in an order over here. This ain't Bella Leon courtroom. It's the Juke. Go ahead, big girl. Oh, girl.
No, I was just saying, Miss Marie, well, do I go by what happened while I was there or what you just showed? Because she asked
you go by what happened. We have not made it to what they wanted because the people need to know what was happening. Did I get a Jeep or not?
Come on, let's get in here with your sister. She said, let's go get in here with your sister. And that's why me and her approached the Jeep, because we were trying to hurry up and get us a place in the Jeep.
Oh, so you're stating to the Juke that she told you to come on after it was already 3 other people in the Jeep?
Well, at that time, the Jeep was still en route pulling up to pick up to pick up you. So
no, Netra.
Miss Netra. So when the Jeep stopped and everybody was approaching, she was like, come on, sister, come on, we're gonna go get in here too. So, but by the time we got there, everyone else had already got inside the back seat. So I knew it wasn't any room. It's a Jeep. So, but she was still trying to get into the Jeep.
Okay, so that could be a little leniency here. She wanted to make sure the big sister rode with the little sister.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, phenomenal. Let us hear from you, and then we got to hear from the witness.
Well, based off the evidence, Judge, and from what Big Girl stated,
thank y'all.
Kind of conflicted. It looked like the spring chickens just beat everybody, and it wasn't no room by the time the
Oh, girl, if you call us an elder. Oh, come on, die.
Watch the words.
Die. Are you preferring her to an elder?
No. No. I think the spring chickens just beat the Golden Girls, and they didn't get.
Oh, girl, Callie, you better let them out.
And Miss Maria was stuck playing hopscotch, so I think.
Shout out to Callie.
No charges should be filed, but I just think it was a accident, and so yes, that's my 2.2. Yeah, I think it was just Miss Netra. Miss Maria in protective custody. Miss Maria got lashes on, baby. Them lashes is leaking. Baby, Miss Maria be on the go. She was on the go, baby. She was playing hopscotch and jumping, honey. Miss Maria, y'all got Miss Maria messed up. Right. This is what her account was doing last night. I wonder, is it? Oh, no, this is her Netra account. This is her Netra account.
Wants to have fun and do what
Hey,
they
I'm back. I had to call y'all. Sorry.
Oh, okay, cool. We thought you were getting reported or something. Okay.
So, girlfriend, I got your call, but I was on. So I heard Ty, and then it went to the call. So I would like to hear from Ty again. Sorry, y'all. And then we go to Miss Marie.
Judge, I just said that from the evidence shown and then listening to
I was telling you I had a call.
One of the attendees at the party, I feel like it was just an accident. The spring chickens beat them to the Jeep, and by the time they realized it wasn't no room,
it got crucial.
Like whoever was driving, the driver wasn't trying to hear nobody.
That would be Sweet Thing. But Sweet Thing, I must say, according to Netra, she was excited. So now that we've heard from the jurors, we must give
opportunity.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, but Sweet Thing wasn't focused on what was going on behind her. Her main concern was just you getting inside. She already knew the other three was back there, so she didn't even see me and Miss Maria trying to attempt to get in.
So, and that's what we have to get into. TT just made a good point. Is the driver supposed to make sure all doors are secured and closed? This is good to me. Miss Marie, welcome to Judge Trendsetta's Juke. We first want to let you know that today you are not on any type of, we're not prosecuting you here today. You're not getting, you are Sweet Thing. It's up to the coming cousin jurors. How are you feeling first from that one hell of a ride?
Much better, much better.
Okay. Let's get into the day in question. We saw the recording. Shout out to Bright Eyed Regal. On that day in question, did you have any idea what was about to take place?
No.
Okay. How did you feel when you saw that Jeep coming around that corner? Were you excited for Miss Netra? How did you feel?
We were excited. Everybody was excited. And Miss Netra.
Everybody. Yes. Did you think Miss Netra had got her a Jeep? A big one. I heard somebody say, we got her a Jeep. Were you one of those people?
We were all looking at each other and said, we bought her a Jeep. We bought her a Jeep. We did that. Yeah. So we all.
Damn, that was she had done a big one, and the future is bright for her because the people wanted it for her. Oh, girl, they gonna get a Jeep next year for her birthday, I hear. But we don't know. That was a grapevine. Oh, girl. But let's not lose focus. Let's talk about the walk to the car. The walk to the car. We do have another episode. Please try not to bring up the second part before I show the video of the ending of what you call a tragedy that day. Tell us about you telling big girl, let's get in this Jeep. Walk us down through there with you, but don't take us on a ride. Leave us here, but walk us to the Jeep at least.
We was walking outside. Me and big girl were walking right there together. Everybody was asking questions. What's going on? What? So when all the expectations were that you had a Jeep, I told big girl, I said, well, why are we back here? Let's go get in the Jeep with your sister.
Wait! Oh, girl! Peaches, if you hear.
You telling the truth. She said that.
She included we.
I said,
you hear me? Sister, why we back here? Because we matter. Go ahead, Miss Marie. You better get it.
And so as we were approaching the Jeep on the driver's side, PJ and Quay went around on the passenger side. They were the spring chickens. They got in as we were trying to get in, but again, we're a little elderly. So the spring chickens got in first.
Gotcha. Oh, and I do know big girl has had a knee replacement.
So
hips and knees.
And as we were standing there,
oh God. Oh, hold on, give me a second to catch back up. Okay.
As we were standing there, big girl was standing, as you see, beside the open door. I was on the other side of the open door.
Yes.
And
so are you telling us that the door was open? Of course, but that you were on the opening side and one was on the closing side of that door, Miss Marie?
Of the open door, yes.
Okay, let's get into the Jeep now. Tell us about your experience.
As Quay's song was playing, you're right. You were smiling. Sweet was smiling. Sweet just took off.
Did you say tweet or sweet?
Sweet just took off.
Okay, because I was finna say, oh God, all in the Jeep show. Okay, Sweet. Peaches, if you're here, please strike from the record. It was Sweet. Okay, go ahead.
Sweet, as you see on the video, Sweet drove off with the door open.
Oh, girl.
As I noticed the Jeep was moving, I grabbed the handle on the Jeep so I wouldn't get run over. Everybody wanted me to let the handle go. But if I would have let the handle go, she would have run over me because I got sucked under the truck. Or I would have fell back and hit my head.
So are you telling me, I do have a very important question for you. Did you notice 3 other individuals in that Jeep before the Jeep pulled off?
No, because it was all a hype once again. So before I realized that the other door had actually closing, she was driving off. Because again, Quay and PJ went around the other way. We all were getting in on one side at first.
Gotcha.
But when they went around, and as soon as the passenger door closed, Sweet took off. She never looked to see if her back door was closed. So that's how me and Big Girl was standing right there when the Jeep took off. Because the door actually could have hit Big Girl.
Okay. Now, on the video we just observed, we did see a pink shirt getting in that vehicle. I do think it's safe to say at this moment, I will need to see this video one more time. I need to see this video one more time.
Okay.
Yes. Bright Eyed Regal, do you mind coming back and walking us back through what we just heard in the video? I do need to see that. People were on both sides of this Jeep, and I do need to see if it looked as though the Jeep at this moment was full, Miss Dimples.
It was.
Okay. Okay, Mirka. Oh, girl, hold on. Evidence has just came through. Never mind. Miss Vonda, you can stay up. We do have evidence. And
When did we buy her?
Oh, girl, y'all better hurry up. Y'all see the people in the way.
okay, at this time, I do see two people get in on the same side as you, Miss Marie. I see one person go to the passenger side with Miss Netra, and I think that appeared to be her son. Now, I'm going to go back again just a little bit, and we're gonna get you with your camera up. Yes, Bright, I will bring you back up. Here we go.
When did we buy her?
We're watching the doors and Miss Marie.
As you see, I don't touch the door until she starts driving off.
Oh God, that could have been a tragedy. That could have been a tragedy. But Miss Marie, oh God. Oh, it damn near looked like that pink shirt was already sitting at the door.
It was. We just had closed our door, so I didn't know she was going to pull off. And that's the only reason I grabbed the door is when she started pulling off.
Gotcha. We must get into the second part of this episode of what happened that day. So, after getting in the Jeep and Miss Marie damn near getting drugged, in her words, Netra and Miss Sweet Thing, oh, this my girl here, I love her. You're not going to be too hard on her today.
At all.
Not at all. This is for entertainment purposes only. Only because FOE solid. Oh, but my girl, I thought she had got me a cheap, Sweet Thing. She had, excuse me, Miss Netra, not the judge. My time is coming. We get in the Jeep and we finally get to see about Miss Marie, and Sweet Thing is saying, Miss Netra said that she's sorry. She didn't see her. She was watching Miss Netra and getting ready to turn up. Now, Quay didn't know. PJ, turn your phone down a little. He's back there. That's PJ, y'all. Close your door, son. Close your door. He's watching Coat in a Juke. Well, come to find out, Sweet Thing didn't tell nobody about her moment. I gotta let Bright Eye up. Quay didn't know that Sweet Thing wanted a video. At that time, this was a video in the making. And no one knew.
Bright Eye come up.
So Sweet Thing was making a video for the hoes in the back. She was making a video for you hoes in the back. Can't accomplish. I ain't trying to tweet now.
May I interrupt and say something?
Hold on, girl. Yes.
Okay, now back up to what you stated earlier. Everyone was in the backyard having a good time, drinking, enjoying music, trying to prepare for a picture. And as you stated, me and Kevin was like, why we got to go to the front? Because we were going to stay in the back. Me, Rover, Kevin, everybody. But then it was brought to Big Quay, not the little Quay, and Leon, get everybody to the front. I got a big surprise for Miss Netra.
Correct.
So that's where the excitement came in at, because why would you go outside? Come on, man. Y'all know how we all think. We of color. If you tell me to come outside to the front yard, you got a big surprise for me. I'm looking for a bow on top of a vehicle. Period. That's all I wanted to say. That's what the excitement was for me and Miss Marie, because it was like, oh, FOE doing they big stuff. They about to bless her, because you see the vehicle coming. You see Miss Sweet Thing hanging out like, dog, she did her big one with this one. And then we all was heartbroken. But
girl, give us a moment. Bright Eye, what did you have to add to this case?
Okay. Hey, y'all. Before I add, this is a very important piece. Please power tap the screen. Okay. Protect the lives. Support the mansion, the Juke joint. Okay. So in that video, this part is what a lot of people are not realizing. That was the first part of the video. And I think that the shock is what stopped everybody from continuing to record. Because when that video ended, here's the shocker. I love both of y'all, okay? Maria, Sweet Thing, I really do. Y'all know I rock with y'all. But this was just the first part. So when the vehicle stopped at the end, Sweet Thing was still looking out at the crowd, and she was so zoned out with her smile and just the moment that she still had not realized what was happening. Because after that skirty up the street, Maria was still holding on, because then Sweet Thing decided to vroom. Okay, that's when people really got scared. Now she did move. Maria did move. She was hopping along. But Sweet Thing did not realize it at the end of that video. While you hearing everybody scream and say, oh God, hold on. She still did not know. So a room happened after that. Okay. So I just want to make that clear.
Still didn't let go. Even after she got drugged.
And if I could just throw somebody, and if I could just acknowledge someone else, Travelers, you know I like you. Travelers. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with y'all. Travelers was on her Ray Charles, y'all. Okay, because Sweet Thing, she's in the driver's seat, and Maria is in the back seat on the driver's side. Travelers is right there, and Travelers sees Maria fighting for her life, and Travelers looks forward. I love you, Travelers. I do. I'm just saying. She looked forward the entire time as Maria fought for her life. She did not say anything. She did not try to save Maria. She was about the video. Okay, she was about the hoes in the back, just like Maria was. But I just wanted to add that. Okay. That was not the end of the video.
Now, hold on, because listen, hear me out. We do have to let Travelers come up. because I was in the Jeep. Y'all couldn't hear on the outside, but the people in the Jeep were saying, "Stop! Stop!" Here come Travelers.
Travelers was not one of those people. Travelers was not one of those people. You ain't. I was right there. Y'all saw me.
Travelers didn't ask for no help, no life jacket, no nothing. She was looking at the camera
the whole time. She said, "Can we start the video or not?"
Let's hear from Travelers. All in the Juke Jones. Oh, this is a good case. Travelers, what happened that day? Oh, girl, she gone. They didn't get her before she got started, did they? Oh, let's hear from Travelers.
Listen, hey, Bright Eye, I was looking forward towards Sweet Thing saying stop. Now, you got to remember, if y'all look at that video, the door was in front of Maria. Maria was holding my left arm, scratched the hell out of my arm. I'm holding on to us. I thought we was on the Flintstones here. She was afraid and I was barking. Her little legs was going and I was like, stop. That's why I was facing forward. I was telling Maria, and then my big ass telling Maria to jump in.
You asked to jump in. And she
listen, no, ma'am. Wait a minute, let me say this.
Break it down.
She did not have enough space, but hitting survivor mode, if she would have got the other leg up, I would have pulled her, keep her from getting hurt. Yes.
Now we are aware that Maria, is this okay for me to say Maria, the one leg part? Okay, so we are aware that Maria's one of her legs,
yes,
had an incident and it's not as strong as the other. And that's actually the leg she was hopping on. Got to give her her props for that, okay?
I give her straight because you know what? You never know what'll happen until you get in that moment.
Baby, so I took my other arm out, Maria was holding on to my left arm.
Oh, okay.
And then when
PJ said Maria, we do have another witness here. PJ said Maria was holding on.
See.
Ain't seen nothing yet, but we can't. They ain't seen nothing yet.
But I'm not even talking about that part. It wasn't the end of the Jeep moment.
Okay. No, it wasn't. So let's get into it.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down.
Okay, back to the jurors.
But Maria, love you, girl. I'm glad you weren't hurt.
So now we have to get into further of the case. I'm waiting on another facts to come in. And I don't know which juror was right there, but there is some more juice to this case. Now, if you all remember, on the way to Houston, the owner of the house dropped some big rules on us. We could not have more than 5 people there because that's who I said was going to be there, the 5 people on the agreement. So I had to think fast because people were on airplanes en route. So I just was truthful. Call me, please. She gave us permission to have 20 or more people because it was more. We had 30, at least 30, if not more. But she approved a large quantity. But before, she told us that this is a quiet neighborhood and that the neighbors are nosy. And if you did not apply to the rules, that you will possibly be escorted from your property through transit. So after we get Miss Marie out the Jeep, Miss Netra asks, what is going on? Sweet Thing says, they want to do a video. So she proceeds to roll down the road with my fixing to be 50-year-old ass in the front seat of a Jeep. And in the rules, one of the major rules was do not turn around in anyone's driveway. By now, it's a truck behind us because Miss Marie about to have a major accident. Could have really been deadly. For real. We thank God that this is laughing fun now, but we really didn't know it. We were just having fun. But we get down the street on the same block. Straight ahead is a beautiful big-ass house with a driveway. We already got the music up loud and had to turn it down, so I'm sure we done rattled the neighborhood. Because you could tell, we get in the Jeep and start down the road, and we end up in a driveway to turn around. And I look over at Sweet Thing and say, girl, this too much. We can't be doing this in this neighborhood. But I do fault Miss Netra because she is such a giving person that she really does appreciate the people around her. And it was not a senior citizen community. No, the neighbors were younger than we were. But it was a quiet neighborhood. It was quiet. Everybody around us was about our age, if not a little younger. But we were all in the same proximity. But Sweet Thing says they want a video. Still, after all of that, she has the sunroof open. And she wants a video still for the holes in the back. Oh, girl. So Miss Netra say, you want me to get her big 50-year-old ass up and hang out a sunroof at 50 and be turned up? Oh, girl, my kids don't do that even. Oh, but girl, she a supporter. So now, in the world of having supporters, you got to please some folk. And I was willing to please my supporter. So I was like, puck it. It felt like a Friday on a Saturday, so let me try to get down to the end of the video. I'm waiting on it to come through. And this video is a little cloudy. Give me a second. This is the end of the video, and then we'll get, okay, this video does show. Oh, okay, sister, this video does show. This is my sister's. It's not as good because she panicked. There's PJ.
Where y'all going?
Oh.
Where y'all going? We don't know.
Oh, girl. I just heard Miss Marie say, come on, son. Oh, girl, are we going to be putting some responsibility on Miss Marie because she didn't know, but she wanted to go so bad. Block the dancers. We got enough going on in here today. Let's get into it. Listen.
Where y'all going? Come on, sister. Where y'all going? We don't know. That's the song I was talking about. Wait.
Oh, Sweet Thing, this might have cleared you, girl. You wasn't paying attention. Oh, we break this shit. The case might have just turned in your favor, girl. Here we go. Oh, God.
That's the song I was talking about. Oh my Lord.
Oh, God. Thank you that FOE can have fun. Oh, God, thank you that FOE can have fun and have moments and memories forever. Oh, God, this is funny to me. Oh, God. So there you have it. Oh, girl. Who was at fault? You heard her. She didn't know where she was going. She said, come on, sister. Oh, God. One thing I can say, Bright Eye Regal hugged her and gave her FOE love, compassion. She didn't leave there. She said, how would it look? I'm at the ER. What I'm going to tell my husband? We be worried about what we gonna say, how we got our ass in this situation. Oh, girl, sometimes the men be right. We do too much. Oh, I can imagine Miss Marie thinking more about what she gonna tell Patrick. Oh, girl, then I'm about to bust my ass. Oh, but I get it, Miss Marie. I do find myself saying, what am I finna tell Curtis? Just yesterday when PJ ate his dinner. Oh, I wanted to take him out back. I just wanted to. Because do you know that I didn't realize until it was time for my husband to come home that his dinner was gone? Girl, can you imagine having no time to cook a new meal? And then the new meal you cooked was too late because by now you know, I said. So Miss Marie, I understand. Girl. But let's get back into this video that they don't understand right now. We got a case. Stay focused, Judge. Oh, girl, this is good to me. I didn't know we was going to be here today, Miss Marie, but we here on a freaking Friday. Oh, we going to get into our bald-headed whole shit in a minute. Oh, girl, this is good to me. I'm going to go on and fast forward through that. We don't want to keep reminding you. Let's get to them coming back down the road. Listen at the song. Listen at my sister talking about stand up. Now, don't forget, this is a quiet neighborhood. And do you see how many people outside?
don't even want to walk over.
Miss Marie said, I don't even want to walk over there. So there you have it. Now, what you didn't get on this video is very important to this case next. Not only did Miss Marie get damn near drugged, there was a neighbor who had a pit bull that some folk thought was a puppy. Oh, but the neighbor told me and Rover that she was 5 years old and she bites. So in the midst of the excitement in the yard, we're walking to the house and everybody's talking and, talking about was it a Jeep and all blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, you hear, woo, woo, woo. No, fuck that. Yeah. Woo, 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 woo. I can't even make the noise. The pit bull. It ran straight up on Miss Marie. Woo! Oh, everybody started running and screaming. And he or she was freaking mad. The neighbors next door, the children, we saw the mother pull back up later, but I do believe the father was in the house with the children. I think the father set the kids up to go to the door because we were loud. And them kids opened up that front door, and that dog hit the door. But shout out to PJ and JFOE opposition. They jumped in front of that dog. My cousin Tanya fell in my back because after the dog left Miss Marie, he went straight to her. He didn't bite nobody, and I know that was God. But that dog was ready to tear somebody's ass to pieces. A pit bull. So now you got PJ and Jay in front of the dog like this, and the dog was standing just like them. So I stopped. Who dog? I'm finna have to pew pew because my son and Jay right there. So shout out to the heroes of FOE because they tamed that dog down. I'm talking about stop. Like you would have thought they were the dog owner, but they had to tame that pit bull down. Respectfully. They had to stop that dog from attacking. And the only thing I could think is that dog was finna jump up and grab one of them. And we was fixing to all get in that thing. Do you hear me? So shout out to them for real. They stopped the dog. But by now, half of the group is in the house. And half of the group outside watching PJ and Jay. Oh, God. They got the dog back in the house. Into the backyard we go. The commotion is commotioning. Well, I didn't go. They did. Me and Jay and somebody else stayed on the front porch. I told them, I said, cut down all activities for right now. I'm sitting on the front porch and I'm waiting on the police to get here. I just knew the police was coming. But shout out to FOE for the great review that we received. They welcome us back. How that happened? Only God. Because the neighbors said we did not disturb them. Not one popo came. Not one. And we went right back to that backyard and turned all the way up. The neighbor was at the fence talking to me and Rover about going to eat with us the next day. But we really thank God for favor. So let's just give God a hand clap and FOE for even in the midst of all that. Hoorah, hoorah. We still were able to hold it together. We had fun big time. And when we made it through the police not coming, we knew we was finna have fun. So, after seeing what you just saw and hearing the words from Miss Marie, and now I must say that second footage, shout out to Big Girl for the second footage, it did not look like Sweet Thing was paying full attention. And it does look like Miss Marie didn't care where they were headed. Come on, sister. We finna go. I must hear from the jurors, and then we'll hear from Miss Marie again after seeing that second footage to see how she feels about this case. Will it be a hung juror today in the Chuchont? Miss Fonda, let me hear from you.
Well, after several times of reviewing the footage, I see that Sweet was not controlled of her vehicle that she was driving. With that being said, that Miss Marie was still trying to fit herself in, even though she was not invited, nor was a room. But Miss Marie has a case against Sweet, because Sweet should have paid attention. With her driving the car, she should have paid attention.
Good point, still. Good point. All right, let me hear from you, Cree. That was a good point that Vonda just brought to the forefront. This is going to be a hard case. Let me hear from you, Cree. Cree, you're on Merc. It's always Cree. Oh, girl. Cree always do this when you pick her for the juror. She'll be way at somebody else live.
She said she didn't. She just came over to tell for her birthday. I don't know why she stayed, because she said she wasn't there to do that.
Cree somewhere turning up.
Would you like me to speak, Judge?
It's all Bright Eye. We go down. Come on up, Bright Eye.
I'm a standing juror. Okay. I personally feel like Maria was the victim in this situation. Now, Sweet Thing is the driver here, okay? So as a driver, she is responsible for the passengers. And she, as we all know, when you take your driver's test, okay, you have to look in the rear view. You have to look at your blind spots before you even think about pulling off. And the door was open, guys. I love you, Sweet Thing, okay? But the door was open. So as a driver, if I'm in the driver's seat, visualize this. You're in the driver's seat. You are about to drive off. You know that there are endless people around your vehicle and in your vehicle. You have to assess the situation. You should know that your driver, the passenger seat, well, the back door is open, and the people that are around your car. Because if we're really going to be honest, Big Girl could have been, the fact that she was so close to the vehicle that she was recording, her toes could have been ran over. Okay. Okay, I'm doing too much. Okay, my bad.
Speculations will not be allowed in the Juchont on today. Please stick to the case and the facts that we have before us. Thank you.
My apologies. All I'm saying is, as a driver, anybody that has been in the driver's seat of a vehicle knows when their door is open. Not only does the vehicle tell you that your door is ajar, but you should see it. Okay. No, Big Girl is her name, love.
Yeah, she been Big Girl since we were little girls. Yeah, I've been calling her Big Girl all our life, just like my baby sister called me Kanisha. Yeah, and we call her Tree. Yeah, we have our nicknames. That's Big Girl, y'all. It don't hurt her feelings. She want to be called Big Girl. Go ahead, Bright Eye. Order in the Juchont.
So all I'm saying is, the way I look at it is, The driver should have known that there was a passenger still dangling from the car.
Okay. And thank you. Boss, let us hear from you. Boss, you're on Merck. You're on Merck. What in the juke joint jury is going on in here today? Boss. Oh, girl. We need to start charging the jurors that don't let us know that they're not attentive to the case a galaxy. Peaches, put that in the announcements that if they are on the juror and they do not participate all the way through the trial, we will charge them a galaxy to anybody on the platform that they choose to send it to. But they have to stay up. Oh, God. Big Quay, let me hear from you.
Hi, I just wanted to add that Leon had advised me that he did want to countersue for his for defamation of character because he said that she didn't know him.
He said he couldn't unmute. Okay, we'll let you back, boss. I'm sorry. After Quay, we'll let go ahead, Quay, as a witness.
He him being, you know, my assistant, obviously he prides himself in being organized and, you know, potentially catching more gigs in the near future. And he feel like Sweet Thing took away his opportunity by making him look so chaotic.
Oh, would you let him know? No, that's not the case at all. We had, it was fun, love and fun. We hope that he trusts us, that he's welcome to any meet and greet that we might have.
But Netra, is it okay if I speak? Because I was.
No, not right now, Bright Eye. We are in.
I'm gonna drop. I just wanted to come up here and go ahead, Bright Eye. Go ahead, sis.
No,
we have. Is this in your court case, Juke?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dropping.
Girl, we'll get back to see if you have, we'll let you come back in a minute. Miss Renee, let us hear from you. Boss is coming back.
I'm gonna hold them both accountable because I feel like the driver should have been paying a little bit closer attention. But I also feel like that lady knew damn well not to try to fit into there, and it wasn't enough space. You know, if she'd have fell on her knees, it would have been even more uglier. So I think I'm gonna hold them both accountable. You got to be more careful. Pay attention.
Like a hang juror right
you
now.
You got to be more careful. I mean, the driver should have been paying attention, but that lady knew better. Because if she would have failed, it'd have been ugly.
Oh, my God. Yes, we had a nice time. This was only half of the people. Jay Culture, you've been listening. Let me hear from you. Boss, we're going to come back to you, boss. Oh, man, he look like a boss today. Go ahead, Jay Culture.
I agree that she should have watched out, that there was not enough room and so forth. But we all know legally we're held responsible as the drivers. And if, God forbid, I'm glad something did not happen, but if it had happened, they would have still blamed the driver for not paying attention, regardless of what happened. We're not supposed to move forward without, everybody in and safe and all the door, everything closed. It's just, we've always been told that. So I know bottom line, no matter what, the fact that she still took off, it was still been held on her end. So I would say that Sweet Thing is responsible.
My Lord. Big girl, let me hear from you. Welcome to the jury.
Hello. I think both of them are at fault. And I'm just calling it like I said. Because at the moment that it looked as if danger was involved, and I understand fear kicked in for Miss Marie, and she was afraid to let go, and she felt like the safest place at that moment was inside the vehicle, other than outside the vehicle. So But also with Sweet Thing, she has, like everyone has stated before me, you have to be aware of your surroundings, especially with operating a vehicle. You have to be aware that your doors are open and that someone just may be hanging out. So to me, both of them at fault. Miss Marie should have let go because I was running beside you. I was gonna catch you. You just didn't trust me, but I was hollering, let go, let go. But however, everybody came out safe. Ain't nobody in trouble, and we had a good time. But I also like to say that I fault Miss Netra for what happened afterwards when it comes to the noise because we could have just shut it down at that moment and not did the Jeep trip down with the music going. I'm sorry, sister, I have to throw you under the bus like that, but you didn't have to get up in the top of that Jeep when you knew we weren't supposed to go down and turn around and
Is
come
this
back.
a part of the case? I think I think the jurors going way too far past what has happened.
Girl, it be your own people. Netra is not on trial in here today, but good point. Oh, girl, phenomenal. Let me hear from you. I tip it be your own people.
Well, like the other jurors, Judge, I think that the negligence came from the driver, not
Girl.
sure that she checked all lights, all signals, doors, making sure everything was closed. Because I'm pretty sure before pulling off, the lights should have been flashing if everything was working correctly. And also, I know with Miss Maria being afraid, she should have let that handle go on that Jeep like it was hot wax, hot lava. But I understand what fear set in. And so I'm gonna say, more so the driver because you are supposed to make sure that you check your mirrors and make sure everything and everyone is in and all doors are closed. And from the video, from the footage that was shown, it looked as if she was looking to the side and not fully aware or paying attention. So, yes.
This is good to me. This is good to me. So we're gonna let Miss Marie say something, and Bright I wanted to answer something else, and then we're going to get into my thoughts. And then, of course, one good thing about today's or every trial over here, we're not the ones that make the decision. Empress is downstairs getting ready to, and I think Travelers wanted to come up. Empress is downstairs getting ready to put up the poll and the questions. Boss has to go. Boss, let me hear from you. I'm sorry. Boss has to go.
No problem, Judge. I couldn't unmute myself earlier, but I definitely been tapped in. So let me just say this.
I knew it wasn't like you.
Yeah, you know I've been tapped in. Let me just say this though. I know that everybody been saying it's both people's fault or whatever like that. Because she should have been paying attention, but then also, the lady should have gotten in the car. I feel like this though. And Miss Maria defense. She was trying to be a part of the livest crowd in the room. I mean, we've been hyping up this trip for a long time. She's been trying to get involved. You feel me? Y'all was heading off to the next stage. Nobody said y'all wasn't going to pile up. So she didn't know what to expect. And when you're trying to pile up with the cousins, you're trying to kick it with everybody. You expecting like, hey, cool, I'm going to get in here. Somebody going to make room for me. She didn't expect nobody to pull off. So I don't count her. No charges for her on my behalf. I think I'm for her. I'm for Maria.
All right, with that being said, Miss Marie, let us thank you. Fuck your thoughts. I like that name. That's you make sure you go in everybody live. Uh Miss Marie, let me hear from you. How do you feel seeing that second part? And do you take any because this is I didn't girl you. I'm not girling you. I'm not girling you. I don't girl a man at all. Miss Marie, do you feel responsible for any of the damages that has been caused mentally, physically, emotionally? Do you take any responsibility in what happened the day in question?
Yes, I do. Because I didn't have to be where I was when I was there. So I do take accountability for being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Is there any? Thank you. That is grown woman. That is grown woman. Um, do you have anything that you would like to add to this case before ruling comes in?
No, ma'am. I think everything has been played over many times. I think it's drilled in everyone's head pretty much what happened. Um, so I'm good with where it is now.
Good. If you had to make a choice in a ruling, what would your ruling be for both parties?
Ruling would be for both parties to always pay attention to their surroundings, no matter what. Look left, look right. No matter what, always pay attention to your surroundings. Because, like you said, at the end of the day, what the hell was I gonna tell Patrick that I was trying to jump in a moving Jeep and failed? So it's on both of us. It is on both of us.
Right. Good ruling. So with that being said, it is time to hear from me and Empress. I will be texting you the question. And let me say, I think what we just heard, if I had to sum it up, would be my decision. I would have a hung decision right now because both parties played a part. But what I did just hear Miss Marie say that was very, y'all know I love to listen. A lot of people don't listen. She said, I was trying to jump in a moving Jeep, which goes back to my part of she took accountability. And when we saw the second video, Sweet Thing was not paying no attention at all to her surroundings. And my mother taught me and my two sisters that pay attention to your surroundings. People first. She always said people first, and then places, and then things. So with people being first, she should have secured that all passengers, Sweet Thing, were inside her vehicle. But because of the moment and us having a good time, she did not pay attention to her surroundings. So both parties are at fault. And if I had to make a ruling today, which I don't, Miss Marie was in the right place at the right time because we loved on her, we laughed, we made sure she was okay. We had our moment, and we are still family. It was just the wrong moment. Just the wrong moment. She wanted to make sure her and sister did not get left out of the moment. Glad it turned out good, Murky. So with that being said, I'm not the one that comes up with the ruling. But I do have a question for the coming cousin jurors. What is your decision today in the Juke Jones? Is Sweet Thing or Thing, excuse me, Sweet Thing, the things are watching, the it's. Is Sweet Thing guilty? Or is Miss Marie guilty? Or will this be a hung juror?
Judge, the Jeep. I mean, it's good that and great that Miss Maria took accountability for her part of not making sure she was aware of what was going on. But the Jeep wasn't moving at first, so she didn't try to jump in the moving Jeep. The Jeep wasn't moving; it was still what Sweet was waiting.
I kind of think
everybody loaded up, and then you see it start moving and taking off, and that's when they tell her to let it go.
But I think it was kind of like a domino effect. Because I think as soon as Miss Marie started trying to get in, Sweet Thing was fixing driving off. So I think she was getting in as the time. I think it was because she wasn't in there. She wasn't in the Jeep. Like she wasn't secured. So as she was getting in the Jeep, because if she's not all the way in the Jeep, then technically, she's not in the Jeep. So
it probably spontaneously happened at the same time.
It looked like everybody was caught up in the moment, and
okay.
To me, and we can look again after the ruling. I thought that both of us still had time to try to fit into the vehicle. Was it neither one? Because I was standing right there. Neither one of us was aware that the vehicle was about to take off right then and there. We knew y'all were gonna go down the street, but we thought everybody still had time to figure out if we had a place in the Jeep, if somebody was gonna move. Because Miss Marie had she had grabbed the handle, she had put her leg over there, and she was holding on to Miss Travelers to try to pull herself in. Yeah, she was trying to get in there, but she was trying to get in when the Jeep was moving.
So, okay, y'all.
Just once I saw Netra was in the vehicle, it was like, and now
make sure they know the vote. Y'all, the poll is up. It's only 50 seconds left for the poll. And we need y'all to go. It's 475 people left in here. We need at least 200 people to vote. We only got 36 seconds. The poll is up. It's above host. 32 seconds. Get your votes in. Go vote. The poll is up. The poll is up. The poll is up. Hey, Nay. Hurry and vote. 16 seconds. This was a good case. The car should be dry while loading passengers. Who is guilty? Ooh, this was good. 122 votes came in. Miss Marie, 7.38%. Sweet Thing being more guiltier and would have been the one charged had we not made it to the next one. 40.98% people said that Sweet Thing was more accountable at it being at fault than Miss Marie. But when you put the calculations together as a whole, the room has decided on today that both parties are guilty. With that being said, at 51.64% today, guys, we have a hung juror. No parties will be charged because both parties partaked in something that could have been tragic. Is that a good way to say it? There will be no charges pressed on either parties. This case is closed.
I love it. Yeah, that was
Yes, me too. And I'm glad that everybody was safe.
Good job.
It did change things
so fun.
Ty did
Trucker, you gonna come up and give y'all thoughts? What y'all think? I would like to hear from the audience.
I think this was a mistrial because the judge was favoring and being partial towards Netra.
Yep.
Yeah. Because we didn't have to be jamming Big Quay. Netra could have stopped it, but she got on up in that sunroof with her 50-year-old ass.
Oh,
she did.
I did
Miss
not
Netra,
it took a minute for us to get back because while we was down at the other end of the street, Quay, I tell you, I was giving them hell. I was saying, y'all.
You did.
Wasn't I Travelers?
Yes. In your mother, wait a minute, not in Miss Netra tone, in your mother tone.
Yeah.
Now, Miss Netra, I did have a quick question. Whatever happened to I know that they didn't get you one, but how did they tell you? I guess I missed that part. How did they end up telling you that that's not yours?
When we made
it come home.
When we got ready to drive off, she said, we want a video. We want to make a video. I thought she said they until I just heard it again. We making a video or trying to make a video, but she put them all in it. And I was
You
like,
said,
I
I know
get
you
Sweet
so
Thing
bad.
is a follower. She a
Oh.
fan. She like you. She
I
was
was like
excited.
a
So
video.